So, for those who have followed my channel, my video game stuff, you know what this is about. But if you don't, I'll try to sum it up as quick as I can, but I will probably fail on that. Lucas, the MVP, was very, very nice and generous enough to send me a batch of video game requests, as well as other requests. So thank you so much, Lucas, for your generosity for the paid requests. If anyone wants to send a request for anything, PayPal, CashApp, links are down below, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Movie review, re-review, video game playthrough for an hour, a full playthrough, a tier list, a ranking, movie news, commentary, random thoughts, whatever the case, and I'll do it when I can. Now, longer story short, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. When I was 7 years old, I saw the cartoon on CBS Saturday morning. The 1990 movie I saw on VHS tape. 1991 sequel as well. I love those two. The third film, not so much. I grew up, I was 7, 8 years old by the time 1990 comes around. So I grew up with that show, those movies. But the 2003 cartoon has become perhaps my favorite incarnation of the Turtles. I love the show. The 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoon is my favorite cartoon of all time. There's been a multitude of Ninja Turtle video games. I like some of the ones on Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Turtles in Time being my favorite. But the PlayStation 2 ones, based on the 2003 cartoon, there's 3 of them. The first one, the last time I had played it was 15 years ago, but thanks to Lucas, I played it again. And while I have issues with some of the camera work, yeah, it's a bit repetitive. You wish there was a little bit variety of different things. And you couldn't save after every level. You had to beat like 5, 6, 7 levels, and then you could save. Now, granted, it's a short enough game, but still, definitely get some tension in there. But I do like it. As repetitive it may be, it was a very fun game to play again. That review of the game and the full playthrough is on the channel. Ninja Turtles 2: Battle Nexus. Had never played it before. It's about 8 parts. The first 4 parts, I'm ranting, I'm raging, I'm angry. I'm like, fuck this game. Because one of the things, they took away your combos that you had in the first game. You have to gain them back. You gain them later. I don't like that. Because it made the fighting feel clunky and slower and not nearly as fun. And at the end of the day, these games are beat-em-up games. If the fighting's not fun, then the game fails. But once I'm able to get those combos, it was fun. And the second half, I actually enjoyed it. And hell, if I ever play the game again, which I would gladly play it again with the combos unlocked, because it's just more fun to play that way. And the second half, like you introduced to a character named Slasher. In the TV show, there's these characters named the Utrons based on the Ninja Turtles comic books. Imagine Crane from the 80s cartoon, but he was a good guy. So the robots and the brains in the middle, and they're a race and they're peaceful, but there's the evil Shredder. Anyway, one of them saw some of his family and friends killed and wants revenge. Also became a bounty hunter, and his name is Slasher. That was never on the show. They put that only for the video game. I thought, wow, that's really cool, and there's some new footage, and it's even implemented into the ending of the game. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was a nice addition that made it feel unique. I liked the world map, so you could go to different places. Some places you don't even need to complete the game, but just addition, like you could meet and fight Leatherhead and fight the Ultimate Ninja and stuff. They add a little bit different variety. I like the bits where you're on the hoverboard or flying the spaceship and you just collect coins. You collect coins. The more coins you get, the more you'll get, like either bonus material or you'll get some power up or something to that nature. I thought that was fun. Those were fun. Those were a bit different. And like, as I felt like I was getting more powerful, and I'm sure that was the purpose. By the end, I'm fighting, Karai, and I'm fighting Shredder, and I'm actually doing decent. And I die a few times, but I was able to. I felt like a stronger character. I felt the progression. The fighting became more fun, and I liked it. I thought it was, by the end, it was more enjoyable than the beginning. So it grew on me, the second game. This one, when I played the first part, I'm like, I got a bad feeling about this, and I hate this game. I despise this game. I know people online say this is the best of the three. I have zero idea what they are talking about. To each their own. We agree to disagree. We all have different opinions. And my opinion is this game fucking sucks fucking donkey dick. This is a piece of fucking fly shit that I want flecked off my fucking ozone. It could suck my sweaty nutsack. It could eat a rhino's ass. Fuck this fucking game. It is one of the worst PS2 games I've ever played. I would rather play Bad Boys Miami Takedown, because I had some dumb fun with that. I'd rather play that game than this game ever again. The only way I would ever play this game again is if I played the first two, and I'm like, you know what, I'll play this with the invincibility cheat on. That's the only way I would play this again, is with the invincibility cheat on. The only way. I got through most of the game there's 3 episodes. I got to episode 3 where you have to fight Oroku Saki in human form with the sword, the Tendu sword, and I'm like, my other guys keep dying on me. I've upgraded my attacks. I can't do shit to him. I can't get close to him. I could be able to do aerial attacks. The camera is fucking awful. I can't even get a good look at him. All the other annoying aspects of this game, I said fuck this. I turned on my phone. I put in invincibility cheat, and I just played the rest of it. So it was episode 3, mission 12 or something. So the 5 or 6 missions after that I played. I don't care. I don't care. You beat it fairly. I don't give a shit. The game wasn't fucking fair. So if the game can cheat, I can fucking cheat too. So why do I hate the game so much compared with the first two? Again, the second one grew on me. I'm thinking maybe this would do that. Nope, not at all. Let's go through the ways. Number 1, they change the way the game is approached. They change the combat system, they overcomplicate the fuck out of it, and I'm sure there's other games they was trying to imitate or copy. I never played those games. Never played them for a fucking reason. I don't know what it was called, like Power Stone or whatever the hell it was called. I didn't play those games. I didn't want to play those games. I never needed to play those games. Like the first level, I'm like, there's like 10 things you hit, and then gives you, well, you hold R1 and this, and you do this. You hold R1 and that, you do this. You put up on diagonal, the turtles go forward. You push back, they go back. Only when they feel like it, because sometimes you'll do that and they won't do a goddamn thing. They overcomplicate the shit out of it. So it's you and the other 3 turtles. And once again, like the second game, they take away your combos. I don't know why after the first game, Konami is like, you know what? Fuck your combos. You don't get them right now. You have to earn the shit. I'm like, you know what? You had combos at the beginning of the first game. It's not like it was an easy game. But it was fun to play from the beginning. I don't like having to earn the combos. They're martial artists. They're ninjas. I should be able to do some fucking shit. So they repeat that from the second game. I didn't like that. Then on top of it, they put these stupid team power moves, and I hate that shit. Because there'd be times where it's like, okay, your gauge is filled up. Hit R1 and strong attack. I would do that and nothing would happen. Then I'm like, okay, is it weak detect? I would do that and nothing would happen. So the gauge is filled, I would hit the fucking thing, but then it would just do it whenever the fuck you felt like it. And then even if it did work, you got looked at the diagonal, these things come up, prompts. Hit up, down, left, left, or down, right, left, down, or up, down, left, right, right, BA start. That is stupid. Because you're in the middle of a fight. You have to stare at the prompt, make sure you hit it, make sure you don't get hit by someone who's throwing an arrow, a bad guy running towards you, a bad guy coming at you and throwing their projectile at you. And so you try and concentrate on the bad guy, but now you gotta concentrate on this thing, so your eyes are away from the bad guy. Oh, here's the screen, right? The bad guy's over here. Oh shit, I gotta look over here and do this. Oh, but this bad guy is hitting me now. Like, okay, imagine my eyes. I'm at the bad guy here. Oh, I gotta look here. What am I not looking at? The bad guy. And then he can hit me or projectiles and shit. And it's like, oh, did I do 4 or 5 or 6 up? And then sometimes I would do it and nothing would happen. Up, down, left. Okay, I hit up, down, left. Nothing would happen. Why? I'm like, I hit the fucking button. Is it because another one? Oh, one of the other turtles got hit? What am I supposed to fucking do with that? So the team power-up stuff was annoying as hell. It was a broken fucking system. Raphael's super move where he does like a fire cannonball, like project, is shitty. And Raphael's my favorite, so I play as Raphael, but it's shitty. Just so many times I would line up, I would do it, and he would go past the bad guy. He'd go over here, over there. Like, you have to be so precise. And then sometimes I would hit it, but then he would do a fucking tumble. Because here's another thing they did. They got rid of the dash button, which was essential in the first 2 games. The dash button was essential so you could get through places quicker, so you could avoid bad guys' projectile, bad guys who are fast or faster than you, get behind them, hit them, maybe do a combo, which was fun in the first game and the second half of the second game. That was the fun of it. So you could like strategize. Here though, they really want you to do these fucking team moves. That's not why I play a fucking beat 'em up game. Is do fucking team moves and shit. It's fucking stupid. So you got the stupid fucking team moves. They get rid of the dash button. They get rid of the combos, and then you got to collect all these crystals. That's how they do in this game. You collect the crystals to buy, but you don't have the option to buy them all now. They get unlocked later. But even when I got them, the combos still didn't seem that much fun. There's one that was okay. There's like strong, like weak strong, and it ends with like an uppercut. But it just was not nearly as visually interesting or physically satisfying when you're playing it and you're seeing it. It just wasn't. So I think that the combos were the weakest in this game. The team moves take too fucking long to implement, where your eyes are off the enemy, and then you gotta do ba 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 ba, and then sometimes they would work and sometimes they wouldn't. It was so fucking annoying. So fucking irritating to play this game. It wasn't fun. It was not fun to play this fucking game. Then on top of that, the story, I mean, it's based on like season 3 or so of the show. I do think the first 2 seasons were a bit better, so thus they have a bit better stories. Season 3, it's fine watching the show. It's good watching the show, where you get all the context, and you get the full episodes, beginning, middle, end, and you understand it. But the way it's broken down, There's 3 missions. The first mission is this dinosaur alien race called the Triceratons are invading Earth. And there's like, of the episode 1, there's like 20 fucking missions. And pretty much all of them, you fight almost the same fucking bad guy over and over and over again. The Triceratons. You fight this Triceratops, you fight in the sewer, you fight this, then you fight in the park, you fight this. Episode 2 is Splinter is being affected by these things. You gotta destroy them all. Now, it's been a while since I've seen those episodes. Well, eventually, you have to get into this facility, take over this train, and you meet Bishop, Agent Bishop, who's with the government, that studies alien life, mutant life, wants to study and test. And it's his mutant nightmare, but the way it's his mutant nightmare doesn't, it seems like it would be a much more essential part of the game. It's not. It's just, oh, you come across this mutated big turtle-like thing. Oh, here's, and it was in the cartoon, like wannabe Weapon X. Like Wolverine Weapon X, but this is like wannabe Weapon X. You gotta fight him. Then you fight Bishop. Episode 3 deals with the Shredder, and the way it's done feels like a lesser version of what you did in the first 2 games, where you gotta fight the Foot Clan members, or you gotta go in, you gotta fight Karai, you gotta fight Hunt, you gotta fight Shredder twice. Human form, then later his Shredder form. The ending is just a long cutscene from the TV show where everything was ready to self-destruct. The Utroms, they save the turtles, and then this lengthy trial where they put Shredder to this ice, pretty much jails. He's exiled to this place where there's just snow and ice, and he supposedly can't escape. And that's it. It just feels like the story felt more interesting, felt more intriguing, and implemented into the first 2 games. Oh, and then if you beat it, you unlock Nightmare, which on the show there's this figure named Draco that sent the turtles to a different universe. But even that I thought was implemented in a rather shitty way. Each time you start, like Raph's Nightmare, Leo's Nightmare, it's with the same beginning cutscene for all 4 of them. Leo's only has one, and it's pretty much a boss rush. You fight this boss, you go over here, you fight this boss rush, you go over here, and then you fight some creature that I don't even know what the fuck it was. I don't even remember it on the show. Unless it was in Leo's episode of that. It might have been, and I forgot about it. Mighty is pretty much a bunch of mini games until you fight the... In his episode, there was like superhero group, and if Splinter was evil, that was the villain. But it was just like these, oh, here's a glider section, here's a sewer section, and nothing to do with the superhero stuff, the superhero team that Mighty even met. So that one barely felt like Mighty's episode, except, oh, you fight the evil Splinter at the end. And it is, it's just another mini game where you're throwing ninja stars. That's another annoying thing about this game, the mini games. I get that's meant to do a change of pace so it's not feeling repetitive. So it's not feeling like it's the same old, same old. But most of those fucking suck. Okay, it's either you and the other 3 turtles standing and you're throwing ninja stars. But the cursor moves so slowly, when you get over here, you'll be hit a couple times. Then you have to worry about the other three losing their health, because if they're gone, then everyone's going to come at you, and you're going to lose in health quicker. Then you got to worry about doing your shield or dodging or blocking. But it's like they're shooting all over, and sometimes it's hard to go, are they shooting at me or they're shooting at them? And sometimes it takes so long to kill like 5, 6, 7, 8 ninja stars to destroy something. So I did, but I did what they're trying to do, but it just feels clunky and slow and sluggish and more of a pain in the ass than fun. Then there's this bit where you're like in these cannons, and again, just like the ninja stars, it feels like you're going slow, and I don't know. It feels like the whatever cannons you have are not that powerful. There's many games where you're in like a hoverboard and you have to jump and flip, and sometimes like you'll flip but just keep flipping. We don't want it to flip, and because there's 3 other characters going all over the place, sometimes it's hard to keep track of who you are. And okay, I see all this. Imagine you're playing and then you have 3 others doing this while you're trying to play. So you're trying to move, but then these 3 are all over. See how like it's kind of hard to keep track of your fucking guy. Even if you play single player, the other 3 are there. So it's I'm trying to concentrate, but it's hard to. The only one I liked was the glider sections. And that's sad that the best part of the game for me was gliding. And then even if you beat the nightmare bits, you don't, I mean, okay, there's not a whole lot of original content, meaning in the first 2, there were times where in the first game there's a bit called Trap, where there's this, seems like a Ninja Turtle imposter, but it's a robot, or multiple robots, and they use, looks like animation from the show, but you could tell it's original stuff they did because it's a little bit more stiff and the mouths move a bit more stiff. But it was cool to see something a bit original for it. And the second game, the whole bit with the slasher character, that was all new. Here, every once in a while, you'll see them do a cutscene with different types of animation. That was cool to see. But it's like, oh, they meet the Fugitoid, they talk with them. Or, oh, they meet Bishop, and Bishop taunts them, and then they're ready to fight. Or they defeat Draco at the end of the nightmare, and then everything, then they just go back to a cutscene. It just didn't feel as prominent of, oh wow, I really felt like I got a lot of new content from playing the game. It was few and far in between. And this one seemed like it relied even more on just, here's a cutscene from the show, now we go on. Here's a cutscene from the show. And it felt like the other 2 added a bit more to the story. I mean, the only difference is in the first episode, April and Casey, you have to go rescue them. But even that resulted in annoying shit. For example, what's the thing you don't want in a beat-em-up game? An escort mission. So in the one of the missions in episode 1, you have to protect April O'Neil. And she just goes wherever the fuck she wants. She'll walk into a grenade. You can't control her. That's the thing. If it was like stay, go, I don't know, like Resident Evil 4, wait, follow me. Okay, but no, you don't have that option. So she'll walk into here, she'll walk in the middle of the battle, she'll just oh, and then she just walks to the battle again, to get hit in the fucking face again. Or here's a grenade, she just walks to the grenade and gets blown up, and then 3-4 times I lost because she got her ass killed. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. To have a goddamn escort mission in a fucking beat 'em up game. Also, there's a bit where you have to protect Splinter. And he's slow as fuck. And you're going through the sewers. And this message keeps popping up. Oh, April's been left behind. Oh, Splinter's been left behind. I'll turn, and literally the guy is like 5 feet away from me. But, oh, you left him behind. You're leaving April behind. Oh, you're leaving. Imagine, like, oh, it's every time I'm playing, and then, oh, something stops, and there's a text that goes, oh, Matt, you're talking too fast. Oh, you're talking too fast. Oh, Matt, you're cursing too much. Oh, you're cursing. That would get annoying to stop and start. So I'm trying to fight, and then the game stops. You're leaving April behind. You're leaving Splinter behind. Well, they're just, 2 levels. Too many. So you take away the dash button, so it makes it you slower to move. I don't know why, since the first game, they took away the uppercut. Like, you do a button to uppercut, they took that away after the first game. I don't know why. They followed the second game by taking away your combos, so your fighting is more slow and clunky, and not nearly as fun. But unlike the second game when I locked them, it was fun to use the combos. Here, I don't think it was. The team stuff takes too fucking long. It works only half the time. There are times that they have the button prompts of left or right or up and down. I would do them. That nothing would fucking happen. Either because someone else got hit or something else happened. There'd be times like you're punching and kicking, and it feels like barely any health have gone down on the bad guy. You have to micromanage shit, so you have to go to your computer like I played as Raph, so I go to computer Leo, or computer Mike, or computer Donnie. I have to use crystals to unlock some of their combos, or give them some skills, so they could be more worth the shit in the fights. This micromanaging shit. The battles just felt less fun, and more of a chore to get through. The mini games at times are just a bit slow and clunky, unless it's the glider bits. Again, the story is not as strong as the first 2 games. Yeah, I do think they work better as episodes of the show than stuff for the game. There's really nothing a whole lot new, like new characters, anything added for original content. The stuff with Draco, I'm like, okay, you don't do same as it never was. Man, what if they added stuff where it was the 4 of them? And, like, that's what it could have been. Oh, added where, like, it's the 4 of them. And there's really no story. Like, you have the same opening with each one. Then, oh, Raphael is just all motorcycle bits. That's it. Here's a test mission. How about a cutscene of what's going on here? Oh, we're in your nightmare? Oh, okay, I wonder what's going on. Your nightmare deals with motorcycles with that figure. There's so much you could do, and it just felt lazy. It felt tacked on. It really did feel like tacked on. It really did. And you think, okay, maybe you didn't even really get much of a big, like, cutscene, except, oh, here's Draco, he's defeated. Then you go just show a clip of the show, from the show where they return. And like Leo's, his episode was going to Usagi's world, and they don't even do that. At least they put Usagi in the... He is actually in the second game, I didn't realize this, if you play the Battle Nexus. But you have to unlock the stuff to get to it. And he's actually in the game, so that's cool, because I like that character, Usagi. So you have an opportunity to put him in the game, and you don't. It's just Leo, some hologram thing where you just a boss rush. So yeah, just the fighting, getting rid of the dash button, all the other stuff, the stupid team fighting action that just was too slow, took too long to implement, worked only half the fucking time. Raph's power move would sucked because he could easily miss an opponent. Every time I'm fighting someone, and then my other three, I mean, yeah, there are times they did work. To be fair, they did. But there are times where I would just see, like, Mighty just standing there, and I'm trying to move, and he's just standing there in my fucking way. And they say you press up to go. Let's go get him. So many times I would do that, and they wouldn't fucking do it. They would not fucking do it. They do whenever the fuck they felt like it. Same with, oh, you hit R1 and X and would go to start like a group attack. Half the time wouldn't fucking work. I would hit it and I'm like, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. Then when I do hit it, it takes so fucking long to implement, then I get hit by the enemy. This game just annoyed me. It irritated me. I despise it. It wasn't fun. I didn't feel powerful as the Ninja Turtle characters. Didn't feel powerful at all. And again, the only way I would ever play this again is if I played the first two and hey, I'm in the mood and I do the third. I play with invincibility. And that's what's weird is I remember seeing a cutscenes in the intro or trailers where the turtles would get like all electrified and do all this stuff. When the fuck did that happen? That never happened in the fucking game. Was it supposed to be this thing where I gotta find all the scrolls or do this specifically and then be able to do that? All things so I could do that after the game is done? Okay. Whatever. This was just... I mean, for a game called Mutant Nightmare... Again, the nightmare parts I thought was just kind of lazy and tacked on. And it felt like there was more of that season they could have done with. Even the look of the map was lazy as fuck. In the first game, you had, when each section, each episode, and then you go into your missions, you have the turtle. And they're walking towards one, and they're walking towards the other, and you have that music. Dun, 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 dun. So okay, there's a little bit of, cinematic, well not cinematic, but there's a little bit to it, from going from one mission to the other. In the second game, there's a whole world map. I could go, okay, here's three options. Do you want to go here, here, or here? Oh, well there's a secret path, so you go this way if you want. Not all the time, but once in a while that happens. So, to have an actual world map, that was cool. Here is just, here's an episode, click. Here's mission 1, mission 2, mission 3, mission 4, mission 5, mission 6. Just felt lazy. Felt like steps backward. So I don't know what their thinking was with this game. But yeah, I fucking hate it. I despise it. It's annoying. It's irritating. And it's so fucking disappointing. Fucking disappointing. So. I don't know if I'll do reviews of other games I've played. I know I have 3 more games, as well as other requests for Lucas. 3 more Ninja Turtle games. The TMNT game for 2007. Which I remember playing a long time ago, and I do remember liking that more than this. And then the PlayStation 3 ones, which I've never played, and that will be interesting. So, I do have a lot of stuff to get to before those. We'll see how it goes. It is now 2 p.m. as I'm doing this, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and we will see you in the next video. Fuck, this game's sticking its ass. Later.